Graham in the shotgun at his own 25. Steps back, looks downfield, taking a shot. Keyshawn Smith catches at the 38. Foot race to the goal line. He will win it. Keyshawn Smith, a long touchdown pass. It's a frenzy on the Virginia High sideline. 34-7 Bearcats. Keyshawn across the formation. Goes back the other way. They hand it to him running left. 45, cuts it up 50. Another gear, 45, reverses field at the 40. 35-30 down the near sideline to the 20, to the 10. Keyshawn Smith, have a day, young man. All right, Virginia High trails 7-0, 7:36 to go in the second quarter. 4 receivers for Deion Graham on the near hash. 1st and 10 at their own 30. Hands it to Burks, up the middle, fighting for yardage. Still up, but finally thrown down by 2 Rebels. It's a pickup of 2 for Burks. There just hasn't been much running room up the middle against this oversized Patrick Henry line.
No, I'd really like to see Logan Slagle or Keyshawn Smith kind of come on an out and around and see what they can bounce to the corner and see if they can break containment on the outside and pick up some yards.
We've got a stoppage here. It looks like a helmet issue for one of the Patrick Henry linemen, but they've got it fixed. The referee gets the assist there. Had to fix something on the helmet. 7:05 to go. 2nd down and 8. Shotgun snap to Graham. He catches, rolls left, looks to throw, fires. It's a bit of a low throw to Jacob Rowe, who was open. Rowe gave it a dive, but incomplete, just past the 1st down marker. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I think Deion's still trying to get a little comfortable making some of these throws. He looked that receiver dead in the eye and just still was just a bit short on it. Rowe gave it a good effort, but just wasn't able to get his hands under it long enough to keep it in his possession.
The 4 receivers on the field at the moment for the Bearcats. Davi Woolen to the right of Graham. Trips to the left. Logan Slagle, Keyshawn Smith, Jacob Rowe all out there on the left side. Perhaps because Graham likes to roll to his left quite a bit. Bearcats trail Patrick Henry 7-0 with 6:57 to go in the second quarter. They bring Slagle in motion to the H-back slot. Here's a snap to Graham. He pulls it off from Burks, throws it out, flips it to Slagle along the far side. He's got room up to the 40, near the 1st down marker, and he's got it. 1st down, Virginia High. Logan Slagle doing some great work catching the ball in the flat.
That's what running Burks up the middle several times, that kind of what that helps set you up for, is to get Logan Slagle out, get him some space. Everybody crashed on Deion when he pulled that, and he was able to just float a little pass out, and Logan Slagle went untouched for 4 or 5 yards after the catch.
1st down, Bearcats. They have the ball in their own territory at the 43. 1st and 10. 3 receivers. Burks to the right of Graham. Graham. Fake handoff to Burks. Hands it to Keyshawn coming around the end. He's got the corner. 45, 50, 45, and runs out of bounds at the 43-yard line of Patrick Henry. Saw that play in practice this week, Andrew. They faked it to Burks up the middle. Smith came around the other end, and he had a lot of room.
Yeah, so that first quarter for Virginia High was a lot of kind of ground pounding it up the middle, setting up for plays like that. You think it's going to be a handoff to Burks up the middle, and it's actually a flip to Keyshawn, who breaks the edge and just has the speed to outrun some of these Patrick Henry Rebels.
1st and 10, Bearcats in Patrick Henry territory at the 42 on the near hash. 3 receivers. Graham, play fake, throws it out to Keyshawn in the flat, makes a man miss to the 40, 35, bounces outside 30, down the sideline to the 20, 15, and he skirts out of bounds. Virginia High's in the red zone, and here's Keyshawn Smith starting to take over.
On those last 2 plays going out of bounds, he wisely made the decision to go ahead and step out instead of going up against a Patrick Henry defender.
And a timeout is called by Patrick Henry. They want to talk a little bit about what's going on defensively. Virginia High, we talked about how there's not much room up the middle. Virginia High started going east to west, sideline to sideline, and utilizing that speed.
Yeah, and that was Keyshawn just making a guy miss. Patrick Henry had a man on him. Keyshawn was able to catch that and throw a little bit of a juke and was just able to run north-south real quick there.
While we have a timeout, let's hit the Traveling Bear text line for our trivia question again. You can text your answer to the following number, 276-696-6984. Andrew, hit that question one more time.
Last year, Derek Patterson became only the 2nd head coach to lead Virginia High to the playoffs in each of his first 3 seasons at the school. Who was the first coach to do so?
All right, let's hear those answers on the Traveling Bear text line. Stevie?
So something I just noticed as Virginia High went off to the huddle there, Davey Woolen was kind of a little slow to come up and kind of limped off a bit with Coach Patterson. So maybe something to keep an eye on throughout the night here if he's taking some wear and tear.
In the first game last year, we saw Virginia High really struggle with cramps. That has not been an issue yet.
Oh, my.
But wow, that was a big lightning strike very close by.
If that doesn't put us in a delay, I'm going to be absolutely amazed.
They're going to play.
There's
Graham,
no
the
chance.
quarterback, first down and 10 at the 12-yard line. 3 receivers. They send Keyshawn in motion. Another fake handoff to Burks. They tried to run the same play to the right side. Graham, play fake to Burks up the middle, pulled it, threw to Keyshawn in the flat running right, and it was incomplete.
For a second, I thought they were
fumble there.
It was a backwards pass. Keyshawn threw a hand at it, and the referee kind of signaled where it went out of bounds. I don't know if that's where they're going to spot it, but
it shouldn't be. I thought that went forward just enough. They initially called it incomplete, and there was another major lightning strike off to our left.
Yep. Second down and 10 at the 12. Virginia High trying to get on the board. Here's a snap. They hand it to Burks up the middle. 10, and he's tackled inside the 10-yard line at the 8-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Patrick Henry leads Virginia High 7-0. Virginia High could get a first down just inside the 2-yard line. It is 3rd down and 6 from the 8.
Tough yardage here on what do you want to do. You could pick up the first, or do you just sell out and try and go ahead and get the score here on 3rd down?
We'll see what Virginia High has lined up. They've got 4 receivers, including Jeremy Quinto out to the right. Keyshawn Smith in the slot as well. Graham in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Rolls to his right. Looks to throw. Fires. It's caught at the 4 by Keyshawn. He slides down. Let's see where they mark it. Right at the first down marker. Are they going to call this short? 4th down and inches. The ball is just inside the 3. But it's at the 2. They need the 2. It's 4th and an inch here. Virginia High is going to go for this. They've got the ball at the Patrick Henry 2. They need a yard. Graham claps his hands, tries for the hard count. Wouldn't be a shock to see if Virginia High maybe use a timeout here. We'll see. Play clock under 10. Burks to the left of Graham. Graham ready. He brings Quinto in motion. Here's a snap. And Graham keeps it up the middle and finds the end zone. They sold out for Burks going right. Graham kept it left, and Neon Dion has the first touchdown of the season, a rushing score for Dion Graham. It's 7-6. Patrick Henry, 4:33 to go in the first half.
And that's where Patrick Henry kind of gets lulled to sleep on Virginia High going with Burks up the middle. They had him hit in the backfield, and when they looked up, Dion was in the end zone with the ball.
And again, that play fake, even I was surprised there that Graham was held onto the ball instead of handing it to Burks. So Owen Dean on to try to tie it here with the extra point. Snap down. And the kick is good. A little bit of a chip shot there by Owen Dean. It sneaks over the goalpost, but it doesn't matter because it goes through. We are tied at 7, 4:33 to go in the first half. We'll be right back after a short break here on the Bearcat Sports Network, presented by Friendship Cars.